Hello and welcome to Headlines. Now with me, Hariharan. It's time for the top headlines. LK Advani and Sushma Swaraj skip a BJP rally in Mumbai meant to showcase the Gadkari-Modi patch-up. BJP downplays their absence. Empower group of ministers headed by Pranab Mukherjee to meet on revising diesel LPG prices. DMK to protest against the petrol hike. Indian rupee continues its recovery for the second day after RBI sells dollars in spot markets. A broad erupts in Ukrainian parliament over a bill allowing the use of Russian language in the country. And it's the penultimate battle for a spot in the finals as Daredevils face off against the Chennai Super Kings. The news in detail. In the wake of widespread opposition to the steep hike in petrol prices, the government said that it will watch the situation for a few days before deciding on any rollback. Sharing concerns of the common man, Oil Minister Jayapal Reddy said that the decision to hike petrol price was taken by the oil companies, but the government is conscious of the sense of disturbance caused by it among the consumers.
Not able to take a definitive view because there's a lot of volatility in regard to the value of rupee. There is volatility in regard to the price of crude oil. So we have decided to watch for just a few days. When I say days, I mean days and not weeks.
Amidst buzz over a partial rollback in petrol prices, the Congress Core Group Committee is meeting this evening to discuss the price hike. Sources say that opposition parties analyze apart. Even Congress leaders have said that they did not know about the petrol price hike and have joined the growing chorus that the hike must be withdrawn. Party spokesperson Manish Tiwari said he hopes that the government could find a way to lessen the burden of the common man and pointed out that some Congress-ruled state governments like in Kerala and Uttarakhand have already started making some efforts in the direction. New Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit has also said that her government is ready to give some form of relief to the people.
इस जनता को समस्या है, हम बात करेंगे, सरकार में रह के बात करेंगे, क्योंकि जो डिफ्लेशन हुआ है, रुपये का डेप्रिसिएशन हुआ है, वो भी एक कारण है।
लेकिन सर आम जनता बहुत परेशान है,
बहुत परेशान है और चर्चा चल रही है डीजल के बारे में, उससे भी और बहुत परेशान है। लेकिन समस्याएं भी ऐसी हैं कि 20% रुपए के डेप्रिसिएशन से ही कॉस्ट बढ़ गई।
सरकार का फेलियर मानते हैं?
देखिए, समस्याएं इंटरनेशनल हैं, बहुत सी। सरकार जितना उसमें कर सकती है कर रही है।
We from the left and the CPIM had stopped the government from undertaking some reforms of financial liberalization, which they are now going ahead with. And that is why India is being made more vulnerable to international financial flows, and that in one way explains the fall in the value of the rupee. The other thing, which is a very bad omen, is that it appears that a lot of Indians, instead of holding their money in Indian rupees, are shifting to holding it in the dollar. So the demand for the dollar is increasing, which is leading to this fall. Now, this fall is one aspect of the situation that is leading to the price rise. The other aspect is the hikes in the prices of petroleum products, which will now have a cascading effect on the rate of inflation.
ये जो सब्सिडी है, खास तौर से डीजल सब्सिडी, एलपीजी सब्सिडी और केरोसिन सब्सिडी, मैं समझता हूं ऐसी स्थिति आ गई है हमारे सामने कि हम इस तीनों पर सब्सिडी के लिए इतना पैसा खर्च कर रहे हैं जितना हम ग्रामीण विकास के कार्यक्रमों पर भी नहीं करते हैं, जहां जितना कि हम सुरक्षा के योजनाओं पर भी नहीं काम करते।
A day after expressions of public anger over the steepest petrol hike in a decade, the DMK has announced a peaceful protest in front of the collectors' offices across Tamil Nadu on the May 13th. In a statement issued with the party headquarters, the DMK points out that the people of the state are already reeling under a recent bus fare hike as well as an increase in price of milk and electricity tariff, and that the timing of this price hike will add to the misery of the people. The DMK ministers were not present at the cabinet meeting in the capital yesterday.
நீங்களும் மத்திய அரசுல பங்கு வகிச்சிட்டு மத்திய அரசுக்கு எதிராகவே இந்த பெட்ரோல் விலை உயர்வை கண்டிச்சு ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் அறிவிச்சிருக்கீங்க. எதனால இந்த ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் அறிவிச்சிருக்கீங்க? உங்ககிட்ட பேசிதான் கலந்து ஆலோசிச்சுதான் இந்த விலை உயர்வை அறிவிச்சாங்களா?
கண்டிக்காம இருக்கலாங்க, கண்டிக்காம இருக்கலாங்க, கண்டிக்க கூடாதான் கண்டிக்க.
இல்ல, நீங்க ஒரு முக்கியமான அலையன்ஸ் பார்ட்னர், நீங்களே இதை கண்டிக்கிற வகையில இருக்கு அப்படின்றதுனால தான் இந்த ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் அறிவிச்சிருக்கீங்களா? இல்ல எதனால இந்த ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் இருக்கு?
நாங்க பொதுமக்களுடைய பிரச்சனைகளை புறந்தள்ளிட்டு அரசு நடத்தும் ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் வச்சிருக்கோம். ஆர்ப்பாட்டம் என்ன பேசுறாங்கன்னு பார்த்துக்கோம்.
ஐயா, அதே மாதிரி கேபினெட் மீட்டிங்ல நேற்று திமுக சார்பில் யாரும் கலந்து கொள்ளாது இந்த பெட்ரோல் உயர்வு விலை உயர்வை கண்டிச்சுதானா?
எனக்கு தெரியாது.
UP ally Mamata Banerjee will hit the streets of Kolkata tomorrow to protest against the steep petrol price hike. In what is likely to be a quaint set, the West Bengal Chief Minister will march from Javdapur to Harzara in South Kolkata. Her close aide and Union Railway Minister Mukul Rai did his bit yesterday, participating in a Trinamool Congress protest in the city. Ms. Banerjee was one of the quickest of the bloc to vocally protest when the hike was announced yesterday.
West Bengal Chief Minister.
While AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha has demanded for a rollback in petrol prices, the Puducherry wing of a party jumped to protest in the Union Territory, urging the same. The party protested by taking two-wheelers by a rally on boulevards. Key party functionaries and MLAs took part in the rally and raised slogans condemning the hike and urging for a rollback. And Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha launched a scathing attack on the Centre for reducing kerosene allocation to the state, alleging that it amounted to penalizing the poor people for voting or AIADMK to power. In a letter to the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, she described as absolutely unreasonable, unacceptable, unfair and unjust. The Centre's action is consistently reducing the allotment despite her taking up the issue with him. The rupee traded high against the US dollar in afternoon trade today. It had opened below the key 56 levels, down by 38 paise. The rupee hit 55.43 against the dollar, 22 paise or 0.4% higher than yesterday's close. Traders suspect the Reserve Bank of India to have sold dollars in spot markets via state-run banks to prevent the rupee from falling beyond the psychologically 56 level. Indian benchmarks too rebounded from early morning losses. Just as BJP President Nitin Gadkari seemed to have managed to bring together all discontent pieces, the Modi crisis over BS Yediyurappa arriving in Mumbai, his party's show of unity is coming undone again. Gadkari and Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi will share a stage at a key rally in Mumbai to be attended by all BJP Chief Ministers in a show of strength. But the party's senior-most leader LK Advani will not be present. Neither will be the top BJP leader Sushma Swaraj. The BJP has played down the absence, saying both had prior engagements.
किसी को भी किसी विषय के ऊपर नाराजगी नहीं है। आपको मैं ये आश्वासन दिलाने के लिए मैं बाहर आई हूँ सेशन से, किसी को भी किसी विषय के ऊपर नाराजगी नहीं है। आज शाम को पब्लिक मीटिंग में अडवाणी जी सिर्फ इसीलिए नहीं है कि उनका एक प्री अरेंज अपॉइंटमेंट है, जिसके वजह से वो शाम में पब्लिक मीटिंग में नहीं होंगे। और ये जानकारी हमें 4 दिन से मालूम है, इसको आज या तो कल का रेजोल्यूशन से जोड़ना गलत है।
After Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi upstaged all else on day 1 of the BJP's National Executive Meeting, day 2 saw the strategic arrival of former Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa. The BJP strong man who has been in a deep sulk with his party leadership for sidelining him landed in Mumbai around 9:30 this morning, with the promise that he will not demand any post for himself. Yesterday, Modi had arrived in Mumbai halfway into the first day of BJP meeting after the old rival Sanjay Joshi resigned to assure that the Gujarat Chief Minister would attend the executive meeting.
Nitin Gadkari ji nominated as National President for the second term. So that my duty to go and congratulate him on behalf of the Karnataka people. And I am great respect about Nitin Gadkari ji. Always he stood with me like a rock. At this juncture, that's my duty. On the way, I am to Bombay.
And speaking on his post in BJP, Yediyurappa said that he will not demand for any post for himself and he is only concerned on his state's development.
I am not going to demand for any post for me. I am worried about my state development. That's all. For that I will tour the state and I will see that the state will become the #1 developed state in the country.
B.S. Yediyurappa also said the party should project Chief Minister Narendra Modi as the future Prime Minister of the country.
Yes, yesterday only I told entire country wants Narendra Modi ji as future Prime Minister. That's why that is up to the High Command, because the people verdict is important. All of them the opinion that Narendra Modi should be projected as Prime Minister in the material. So I am going to request our all India leaders also, please know the feelings of the people of our country and take the necessary action.
More news and updates will follow after this break. Stay tuned.